Attention. Los Blancos fans, breaking news. I'm coming to you with the most shocking development from the Santiago Bernabeu. After Real Madrid's heartbreaking 3-2 defeat to Barcelona in the Copa del Rey final, sources are confirming that Carlo Ancelotti's time as Real Madrid manager is over. This is not a drill. The Italian mastermind who brought us 2 Champions League titles is reportedly packing his bags as we speak. Welcome back to Real Madrid News. Before we dive into this seismic shift at the club, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Because trust me, you don't want to miss a single moment of what's happening at our beloved club right now. Los Blancos. The rumors have been confirmed. Multiple sources within the club are reporting that Carlo Ancelotti has managed his last game for Real Madrid. After the devastating Copa del Rey final defeat, where Antonio Rudiger lost control and was sent off after trying to launch an ice pack at the referee, the board has decided enough is enough. According to Sky Sports News, Ancelotti was expected to leave the club after the Copa del Rey final on April 26th, and following this chaotic loss, that decision appears to have been accelerated. The reports suggest that Madrid have reportedly decided to sack manager Carlo Ancelotti after the defeat, with his replacement already being lined up. The final straw? Not just the loss itself, but the complete collapse of discipline that saw Rudiger sent off after attempting to throw an ice pack at the referee, with Lucas Vázquez also seeing red. The club hierarchy watched in horror as their team imploded. Against Barcelona, losing control both on and off the pitch. Now let's break down what happened in that insane final that sealed Ancelotti's fate. This wasn't just a defeat. It was a complete and utter collapse of everything Real Madrid stands for. The match started poorly with Barcelona dominating the early exchanges. Pedri opened the scoring with an absolute stunner from range. Though Mbappé equalized with a free kick and Tchouaméni put us ahead late on, Ferran Torres and Jules Koundé's extra-time winner crushed our dreams. But here's where it got ugly. After a penalty decision was overturned, Rudiger, who had already been substituted, completely lost it. He ripped an ice pack from his leg and tried to throw it at the referee. The incident required multiple coaching staff members to restrain him, resulting in a red card from the touchline. As if the Ancelotti bombshell wasn't enough, we've been dealt a crushing double injury blow. During the Copa del Rey final, both Ferland Mendy and Vinicius Jr. were forced off with injuries. Ancelotti has confirmed that David Alaba and Eduardo Camavinga will miss the Copa del Rey final against Barcelona due to injury, and now with Mendy limping off in the first 10 minutes and Vinicius pulling up late in the 90th minute after a challenge with Koundé, our defensive and attacking options are in tatters. The timing couldn't be worse. With Ancelotti's departure imminent, the new manager will inherit a squad that's missing 4 key players, potentially for an extended period. Let's talk about Rodrigo's nightmare performance. And I mean nightmare with a capital N. The Brazilian was absolutely torn apart by fans and pundits alike for his shocking display against Barcelona. Starting on the right wing, Rodrigo looked completely lost, unable to impact the game in any meaningful way. His performance was so poor that Ancelotti had no choice but to hook him at halftime. Fans have been calling him terrible on social media, with many questioning why he continues to get chances in big games. This could be his last major appearance in a Real Madrid shirt under Ancelotti, and what a disappointing way to bow out. Here's where it gets interesting. Reports suggest that Ancelotti already has his next destination lined up. The Brazilian national team has been without a permanent manager since sacking Dorival Jr. in March, and Brazil has set its sights on appointing Ancelotti as the national team's new head coach, with discussions already underway. Sources indicate that Brazilian businessman Diego Fernandes is working behind the scenes to broker a deal between Ancelotti and the CBF. With World Cup 2026 qualifiers coming up in June against Paraguay and Ecuador, Brazil needs to act fast. So what does this all mean for Real Madrid? This is a watershed moment for the club. Ancelotti leaves with 11 trophies in his second stint, including 2 La Liga titles and 2 Champions League trophies. But the combination of falling 4 points behind Barcelona in La Liga, the Champions League elimination to Arsenal, and now this Copa del Rey final meltdown has proven too much. The next manager will inherit a squad in crisis, injuries to key players, disciplinary issues, and a team that's lost its identity. Names like Xabi Alonso, Julian Nagelsmann, and even former Madrid player Raúl are being mentioned as potential replacements. Los Blancos. Fans, we're witnessing the end of an era. Carlo Ancelotti's reign appears to be over, and Real Madrid is heading into uncertain times. With key injuries, disciplinary concerns, and a manager search underway, the club faces its biggest challenge in years. What do you think about Ancelotti's departure? Who should replace him? And can we recover from this Copa del Rey disaster? That's all for today. Please leave your comments below and hit the like button. Thank you for watching.